Hello everyone. Tonight I'm making some enchiladas. They're very minimum in the ingredients. Taking a pound of hamburger meat. There's only a couple of us, so once I get done with this, we'll probably freeze leftovers or just eat on them for a couple days. And since my work doesn't have the cafeteria open anymore at night, I think that they are trying to get some food trucks in, but not sure we'll be able to get to them in time for, they're going to be there until 10 o'clock at night. And usually at the beginning of shift, it's our busiest time. So who knows? So I'll probably be taking some of these with me to work as well. I'm going to also, I have some brisket that I had frozen leftover from our Christmas dinner. We had brisket for Christmas. And I'm going to cook this. And I'm also going to make like a brisket enchilada also to go with it for my husband. So there's that. And so I'm going to warm these up here in just a few seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to start browning my beef. I'm going to turn on this light so you can kind of see me a little better. Okay. So browning the beef up. We get half a cow. And so that's about the only bulk storage I have right now is my half a cow. And here are my utensils. And I use Copper Chef cooking pans because I found I like those a lot. My sister gave them to me for Christmases and an awesome present. So I'm going to cook that. I'm going to grind it up a little bit. Yeah, my pantry is a bit, why is it that every time I try to cook and record, my cats decide to assault my tripod. So as this gets cooking, I'm going to turn this on. The sauce only has 2 ingredients. Those are the 2 ingredients, red enchilada sauce and tomato sauce. I'm just going to put that on low. I don't like just straight enchilada sauce. Some people can. I'm a Tex-Mex with more Tex. Let's mix. I will dice up a jalapeno though for my husband to put on his because he likes it just a little bit spicier. I also have some habanero pepper plants, the seedlings growing for my son who likes it really spicy. I'm into more like the full Jew jalapenos. No spicy at all. Okay, I'm going to get this started. I'm going to get an onion to chop up to put in here. Start the spices. I'm going to use just my traditional garlic powder, Mrs. Dash, onion powder. I'm going to use a little bit of paprika, and, oh, here it is, chili powder. Going through my spice cabinet. And also looking for cumin. Things get shoved around in here so much. But I'll get out the cumin as well and just put a little bit of that in there too. You can leave that out if you want to. Okay. So, gonna get this mixed up. All we have to do is warm that up. I just have it on a medium heat until it starts getting warm. Got this going. I'm going to chop an onion really quick. Okay. them out. I really need to sharpen up my knives better because I've had them for a long time. This is the knife that I have. If you can see it. Light. I bartered for them. Love bartering. Do y'all ever barter for things versus pay for them? Like you do something for somebody else that's of value to them, and then they give you something that's value to, you know, for you. That's just a great way to go around things. I love bartering. So I'm just dicing my onions up. So what are y'all cooking tonight? We usually cook a couple nights a week. My husband works full-time, I work full-time. We kind of take turns. He does a lot of cleaning. I do all the video stuff, and then he helps me. He muscles everything around for me. He's my pack mule. My supporter in everything I do. Long suffering. Just keeping dicing. Getting this all in there. We both work some pretty long hours, so we try to cook for things that, a couple times a week, for things that last most of the week. Like we'll eat on this for a few days, and then we'll cook something else and we'll eat on it for a couple days. So right now I have some pinto beans soaking for him, and I'll put some meat in it, and I'll put it in the crock pot, or in the Instant Pot tomorrow. So he can have some beans tomorrow night with the enchiladas if he wants, just for a little different something. I'm not much of a bean person, but he loves the pinto beans. Okay. Making a mess is what I'm doing today. Well, I guess every day I make a mess, but later on tonight I'm going to be working on some pottery, so I'm really going to make a huge mess because I'm going to have to hand build it tonight. The temperature has not been conducive for me to get out on my front porch and use my wheel. But I need to make some pots for my plants. So I need to make a lot of planters. I'm going to try to make some bigger ones. As long as they fit in my kiln anyway. So I've got plenty of clay. I've got the means to do it, to make them. So I'm going to make them. That's a nice way to get some relaxation from stressful days. So, grounding up the meat. Okay. A little bit more onion powder. I like a lot of spices. This is going to be kind of like my own taco seasoning. Got Miss Dash. Garlic powder. How much? I just put some. Everything is some. I use some of everything. And the meat's almost done. Just waiting for the onions to get good and cooked. This is so simple and so quick. There's only one tricky part in all of this is that I soak my tortillas in the sauce. And so getting them out, sometimes it turns into a casserole. Sometimes I can get it to where I can get them out at the right time before they're fully cooked so much that they fall apart. Okay, looks good and spiced. Now, if you don't want to use all these, you can always use a package of taco seasoning. It's not that big a deal. But I just like to have the meat have just a little bit different flavor than when I use for tacos. I'm doing this. My husband should be home in about 15 or 20 minutes, and as you can see what time it is, it's 6:05 now. And I know him. He works and works and works and works and works, and he doesn't eat. And so when I'm off, I try to have things ready for him. But like I said, when I'm working, he takes into account that I work really long hours. We do 12, 13, 14-hour shifts, sometimes 15 or 16, depending on the day. And he takes that into account, and he fixes me food and takes care of me and pampers me. So, secret to a good, happy marriage. We've been married, gosh, I think it's 39 years now. 38, 39 years. Anyway, just treat each other well. Treat each other well. Be respectful of each other. I got married when I was all of 15 years old. He got me out of a really bad home situation. And I call him my hero. And we've just kind of gone from there. I have 3 children. I would say 2 out of 3 ain't bad. One of them's got some mental health issues and addiction issues, and then the oldest daughter has a PhD, and my son works really hard with our company, our construction company. So just all different. So things are not always bright and rosy, but we work through them, right? You just got to keep going. Mixing my sauce. I'm going to wait until it's closer to time for him to get here before I put the tortillas in. I use flour tortillas just because I like the flour ones better. So I'm sharing all this with you just so you know. I'm a real person. We have real struggles just like everybody else. I'm not pretending to be this perfect little homemaker that's doing all of this stuff, because I am not. There's some days where I have all the best intentions in the world, and I just can't even move when I get home. Just getting older and lifting people and turning people and cleaning booties and all of that stuff that we do as nurses. And God bless the aides. Oh my goodness. Nursing aides. If you're a nursing aide out there, we appreciate you so much. I don't even know. There's nights where we don't have any aides, and it's just a struggle. And so on those nights, what do? We just nuke a microwave oven meal. We do our instant potatoes, we do our instant rice, but really this goes quick too. So this isn't like a long-term meal. So you can do this real easily. And the sauce is ready, and the meat is ready. And all I do is I put my tortillas in here. I put it on a plate with some grated cheese. And then I put my meat in it, of course, and roll it up and put some more cheese on top, and it is yummy, yummy, yum, yum. That's it. I'll come in as I get closer to whenever he gets here, and I'll put the tortillas in. Okay. We're going to pause for just a minute. Really quick, I want to show the inside of one of the bowls I made. I'm going to be using that to cook the brisket in the, or just to heat up the brisket in the microwave. Okay, so now I'm just putting the tortilla in the sauce. My brisket has just finished warming up in the microwave. I'm going to dice it up over here. I always think I have everything ready, then I don't. So we're just going to look kind of over here a little bit. Try to stay out of the way of the camera. Okay, just dicing. It's hot because it was in the microwave. So all I'm doing is just dicing up this. I could probably use my butcher. I'm going to do that one. This one is getting kind of dull. I need to sharpen them. This is the first time I've had to sharpen them in years and years. So. Just chopping up the brisket. Every now and then I'll pull some out and I'll have like a brisket sandwich for lunch or supper or at work. I know my knife skills are lacking, but it's going to be good no matter what though. Okay, that ought to make at least one good enchilada. Maybe two with brisket. Okay. I'm going to grate some cheese and cut up a jalapeno for my husband. We'll be back. Okay, so now I'm just going to plate it. Messy, yummy goodness. Going to put some of the brisket on there. Chopped up brisket. I'm going to put a little extra sauce. Putting cheddar cheese on top. And rolling it up. And then I'll give them one with regular meat too. And I'll put just a little bit more cheese on top. And there we go. It's enchiladas. This one is a brisket enchilada. The other will be regular enchiladas. Have a great day. Bye.